Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we turn our attention to a serious and urgent topic, the unfolding tragedy in Sudan, and how we as Muslims should respond, grounded in faith, knowledge, and action. Why this matters? Because oppression, is not only a human issue. It is a deep spiritual and moral issue in Islam. Let's first set the scene. In Sudan, a brutal conflict between the Sudanese Armed Forces, SAF, and the Rapid Support Forces, RSF, has been raging since April 2023. The result? Massive displacement, famine, destruction of infrastructure, targeted killings of civilians, for example. In areas like Darfur and Kordofan, entire communities are under siege. Famine has been formally declared in several regions. In towns like Kadugli, they report houses used as secret detention centers, ghost houses, torture, ethnic profiling. This is not just war between armies. It is the unfolding of widespread human suffering, civilians trapped, children without food, health services collapsing. As the United Nations puts it, Sudan is experiencing the most extreme hunger crisis globally. So what do we do as Muslims? How does our faith guide us when we see such oppression? Islam has a profound and clear stance on injustice and oppression. The Arabic term often translated oppression, injustice, tyranny, is repeatedly condemned in the Qur'an and the Sunnah. The Qur'an commands. Indeed, Allah commands justice and good conduct, and giving to relatives, and forbids immorality, bad conduct, and oppression. Quran 16 hours 90 minutes. And what is the matter with you that you do not fight in the way of Allah and for the oppressed among men, women, and children? Quran 4 hours 75 minutes. The Prophet said, O my servants, I have forbidden oppression for myself and have made it unlawful among you. So do not wrong one another. Hadith Qudsi, Sahih Muslim, and oppression will be darkness on the day of resurrection. Also, help your brother, whether he is an oppressor or he is oppressed. People asked, O Messenger of Allah, we understand helping the oppressed, but how to help the oppressor? He said, by preventing him from oppressing others. Sahih Bukhari. From all of this we derive important principles. 1. Oppression is prohibited. It is a major sin. Point 2. We must stand for justice, not remain silent. Point 3. If someone is in the role of oppressor, helping means preventing further harm. Point 4. The oppressed have hope. Their plight is seen by Allah, and He will bring justice. Given the facts in Sudan and the Islamic moral framework, what are concrete steps for us as Muslims, whether in Africa, Asia, Europe, or anywhere? Here are several layers. A. Knowledge and awareness. We must stay informed. The crisis in Sudan is complex, but ignorance is not a luxury we can afford. Share accurate information. Highlight the human dimension. When the Ummah, Muslim community, knows, we can respond with heart and action. B. Do A. Remembrance and support. Make sincere prayers for those oppressed, for relief of the suffering. Islam emphasizes that the supplication of the oppressed has no barrier between it and Allah. Also, support righteous relief efforts. Aid, donations. Volunteer work, if you're able, to organizations that genuinely help civilians. C. Advocacy and speaking truth. Speak out when you hear about injustice. Silence can become complicity. According to Islamic teaching, one who sees an evil should try to remove it with his hand. If unable, then with his tongue. If unable, then at least with his heart. And that is the weakest of faith. For example, raise the issue in your mosque, in your social media, among your networks. Ask, are we doing enough to highlight the Sudan crisis? D. Practical local action and community responsibility. Even if you are far from Sudan, there are oppressed people everywhere. The principle applies globally. In your local context, support refugees. Speak for rights. Help deliver humanitarian aid. Ensure your charitable giving reaches those in need. Avoid passive complicity, for example by benefiting from systems that exploit the oppressed. Someone else. D. Patience, perseverance, and hope. The oppressed must endure, but Islam does not ask for despair. The Quran reminds us, and whoever fears Allah, He will make for him a way out, and will provide for him from where he does not expect. Quran 65:2-3. Even when immediate change seems unlikely, Allah's justice is assured. And trials can become opportunities for elevation of status before Allah. Asterisk in closing. The situation in Sudan is one that demands our attention, our compassion, our action. As Muslims, we are not bystanders. We are commanded to stand for justice, to relieve the oppressed, to speak truth, to support relief efforts, and to trust in Allah's justice. Let us commit to doing what we can. Even small steps matter. Share this message, raise awareness, support the oppressed in Sudan and beyond, and never lose hope in the mercy and justice of Allah. Jazakallahu khairan for watching. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala ease the suffering of the people of Sudan, grant them relief, restore peace, and raise up a righteous leadership. Wa assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.